And Boris Macarew immediately goes into a clear lead from Halkapous, Granville again, Morley Street, Crebensis, and Oh So Risky the back marker. Boris Macarew lands clear of Halkapous and Granville again, Morley Street and Crebensis, and finally Oh So Risky. He appeared very agitated before the start, very much on his toes. But he's settled reasonably well in rear now as Boris Macarew takes him along from Halkapous and Granville again. With Granville again's brother over on the far side, Morley Street, the grey Crebensis, and finally the 1991 Triumph Hurdle winner, Oh So Risky. Boris Macarew, winner of 11 of his 45 races, comes to jump this one clear of Halkapous, Granville again, Crebensis and Morley Street matching strides, and then Oh So Risky. As they swing left-handed now in this Arlington Bula hurdle. Boris Macarew under Andy Orkney with a good 3 to 4 length advantage over Halkapous, and then Granville again, Morley Street on the inside of Crebensis, and then Oh So Risky. Run downhill now towards the next flight. Boris Macarew still clear of Halkapous and Granville again, Morley Street and Crebensis, and Oh So Risky. The third flight this. Boris Macarew jumps it clear of Halkapous and Granville again, Morley Street on the inside, Crebensis and Oh So Risky. Boris Macarew still dictating it as they reach the halfway mark from Halkapous and Granville again. Crebensis on the outside of Morley Street, and then Oh So Risky, who's still well in touch. Number 5 this, of the 8 flights in all. Boris Macarew from Halkapous, Granville again on the outside. Then Morley Street and Crebensis, and Oh So Risky just tucked in behind them still. Race towards number 6, Boris Macarew, still by about 5 lengths. 3 from home this. Boris Macarew lands clear of Halkapous, Granville again in third. 4 comes his brother Morley Street, then Crebensis on his outside, and Oh So Risky. As they reach the top of the hill, begin the left-hand swing to race on the long run towards the second last in this Arlington Bula hurdle, and still Boris Macarew, this 150 to 1 chance, 5 lengths clear of Halkapous, then Granville again, then comes Crebensis on the outside of Morley Street, and then Oh So Risky. Quite a long run now to this second last, and Boris Macarew's advantage cut down appreciably now. Halkapous in the sheepskin noseband, Granville again, Crebensis and Declan Murphy not out of it either. Then Morley Street and Oh So Risky. Boris Macarew, Halkapous, Granville again on the outside. And Halkapous now under Adrian Maguire takes it up from Boris Macarew. Then comes Granville again. Then Morley Street, who's being chased along at the moment. Morley Street and not looking very impressive at this stage of the race, but quite a long way to go. A long run towards the final flight with Halkapous the leader from Boris Macarew. Then comes Granville again and Morley Street under pressure. Coming to the final flight, and Halkapous has a very clear advantage under Adrian Maguire, and Granville again is not making a lot of progress on him as they come to the last. And Halkapous jumps it clear. Granville again jumps it second. Morley Street jumps it third. Racing into the closing stages, and Halkapous, the very clear leader from Granville again. Then comes Morley Street, and finishing well in behind them is Oh So Risky, but Halkapous is going to win this very comfortably indeed, and at the line, the Arlington Bula hurdles won by Halkapous. Second is Granville again. Third is Morley Street. 4 is Oh So Risky. 5 Crebensis, and 6 the long-time leader, Boris Macarew. And so the result of the Arlington Bula hurdle: first, number 5, Halkapous, owned by Mr. Athos Christodoulou, trained by Mark Tompkins and ridden by Adrian Maguire. Second, number 1, Granville again, owned by Mr. Eric Scarf, trained by Martin Pipe and ridden by Peter Scudamore. And third, number 2, Morley Street, owned by Michael Jackson Bloodstock Limited, trained by Toby Balding and ridden by Richard Dunwoody. Fourth was number 3,